Where to go. You are not married if you're dating. I'm giving y'all some truth. Now check this out. Let me tell you this cycle that'll start. If I tell you, I say, okay, I don't like your backpack. I'm gonna need you to take that backpack, throw it away. I'm gonna go buy you another one. You're gonna wear the backpack that I buy you. It starts out small. Then eventually it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it gets to the point, Jazz, where you lose yourself as a young lady. I told y'all about 3 years ago this story. For the person that's doing the controlling, it can come back on you as well. Because when a person fed up, they fed up. Y'all get what I'm saying? Now I'm going to show y'all a scripture real quick. St. Luke, the 4th chapter, the 18th verse, it said, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he's anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captive, to recover sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, and to preach the acceptable year of the Lord." Jesus basically described his entire ministry in 18 and 19. And half of the focus of his ministry was on getting people free. Look at what it says. He anointed me to preach the gospel. He sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, recover sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised. Over half of his ministry was designed to get people out of mess that they were in. That's not only Jesus' ministry back then, it's still Jesus' ministry now. What my job is as your youth pastor, Brother Tristan's job, Mr. Chris, Pastor Colbert, Brother Said, Sister Stanley, what our job is, we know as teenagers, I know y'all are not going to be perfect. Why do Pastor Jeremy talk about sex? Because I know, as great as y'all are, there's some people in this room having sex. True. As wonderful as y'all are, I know there's some people in this room smoke weed. I know there's some people in this room that's stealing. I know there's some people in this room that gangbang. Even though Jazz may look cute, she might be the OG of her suit. True. Straight cleaning on food. OG crib. Y'all get what I'm saying? No. And these things may be going on, but I don't beat you over the head with it, Reagan. I don't go and point my finger in Jamaica's face and be like, "Don't be doing that." Jamaica like, what? I don't do that because my job is to tell you, J Boogie, how to get out of whatever you get yourself into. And everything that you come out of, it provides something called a testimony. Now, this is where young people miss it because a lot of y'all are in some stuff and you come out of some stuff, but you don't like talking about it. You don't like telling what you're dealing with in the moment, and then you don't like talking about how God got you out of it. See, some of you in this room, y'all have gotten a lot better. You've grown, you've matured. Some of y'all were kind of wild when y'all first got here. I was like, oh Lord, I'm going to join another church. But then over time, the more we preached, the more we sang, the more we went to youth Sundays, the more we came to Bible study, y'all started changing, started getting better. How do I say it? If somebody is controlling your life, I need y'all to get free. I need you to get free. I'm waiting for somebody to say, "Pastor Jeremy, how do I get free?" How do I get free? Thank you. Number one, by identifying that somebody has control over your life. You got to admit it. Good question. Number two, you have to ask Jesus for his help. Lord, now that I know somebody is controlling my life in a negative way, I need you to help me get out of it. All right? And since that's Jesus, half of Jesus' ministry, he will help you. The third thing is you got to make a decision that once I get free, I'll never go back. You have to put a stake in the ground and say, once I get free, I'll never go back. Let forgot I told y'all I used to smoke weed. I'm trying to think of something else I used to do that I had to get free from. Smashing. What's that? I think really an issue. I used to be a really, really good thief though. Let me tell y'all this. Check this out. Toys R Us, right here in Beaumont. Christmas holidays, I was a freshman in college. I came home for 2 weeks for Christmas holidays. And I got me a Christmas job at Toys R Us. And they had me in the back unloading the trucks.
Easy word.
Licks. Let me tell y'all what happened.
Licks.
Let me tell you. You might have to cut this. Right before I went back to college, guess what? I got caught. But you know why I kept doing it? Because when people found out we had PlayStations, they was pushing me to keep doing it. I really wanted to quit. I wanted to stop because I was like, man, this is too good. We made $5,000 in a week. I got one more week before I go back to college. You mean tell me we can make 10 racks? The word started getting out. Everybody wanted them again and again. And then this dude that I was with, it's always somebody I rock with. He gets caught. When he got caught, I quit. I was like, I don't even work there no more. But to make a long story short, that's where some of y'all are right now. You're engaged in things and you want to stop. But there's somebody, when I say you're connected to people, somebody is pushing you to keep going. That's dangerous. Because the reason why you haven't got caught yet, the reason why you're not pregnant yet, the reason why you hadn't hit a bad sweep that's laced with something yet is because of something called God's grace. It's His mercy that's covering you. What if the old condom that you got from your homeboy break? What if I decide to experiment a little bit and try this whole curious sexual thing out and I get herpes? What if I'm stealing and then I get caught? I know a big thing now is like jacking cars in Beaumont. I mean, what is up with that?
Cops and robbers. Listening to that code. That cops and robbers.
Who steals a car and then drives around Beaumont? That's dumb. If you don't steal a car, go to Houston. Go to San Antonio. Go to Dallas. Young men from Central and Westbrook and Ozan are stealing cars just to flip around town.
Just to pull
That's dumb. So my question, let me bring y'all to the point. What is it that you want to stop doing that somebody's still pushing you to do? Tonight, I need you to put a stake in the ground. Half of Jesus' ministry was to get you free. Recognize you got a situation, ask Jesus to help you, and then make up in your mind, I'm not going back to doing that. I want to laugh and have a good time too, but I got to get y'all over this hump, because I cannot have Jordan getting ready to be on varsity next year, and he mess his chance up, he blow it because he goes to Sprout Park during spring break and do something stupid because somebody want him to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got me? Can't have y'all doing that. Who is it that's pushing you? If that person is pushing you, at some point you're going to have to stop it. Put a stake in the ground and say, no, I don't really want to do that. And they be like, oh, you tripping. Why? Because I'm thinking about my future right now. And if I keep doing it and eventually you're going to get caught. Eventually you're going to make a mistake. Eventually you're going to mess up. Right? It's going to happen eventually. The odds are against you. That's how I ended up having my son. Oh, she ain't gonna get pregnant.
Oh, good.
Your man. But I know who I was with, German. I know who I was with. Last person, you still at, okay, whatever. By the time I found out he was really my son, he was already 2 years old. You got it? But how many times do you think I had sex before I ended up with a kid?
25.
A lot. Some of you in this room, y'all playing with that. Y'all playing with that and you think, oh, I ain't gonna get no STD. Oh, she ain't gonna get pregnant. Oh. I have a son and 2 daughters. I had one son that died, you know, he was born premature. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have two girls I used to date. 2 of them had abortions for me. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 kids.
Boy had a
Y'all see what I'm saying?
Boy had a whole family.
What are the odds? What are the odds? Some of y'all are stealing. You got sticky fingers when you go to the store. It starts out at the convenience station. Man, I don't know why I'm preaching like this tonight, Jamaica. Stealing Annihilators and Skittles and Snickers and bubble gum. And then, once you get good at it, you step up. Now you're stealing Camora. Now you stealing out of Walmart. You stealing out of Walmart.
Trying to get that bang.
Then you graduate from Walmart. Now you stealing out of Dillard's. Stealing polos. You graduate out of that. Then you start stealing cell phones, laptops, flat screen TVs, video games. Then eventually you get so bold, you'll run up on somebody and say, run it, nigga. Y'all got it? All right. Samson, strongest dude in the Bible, kept on flirting with this little chick. What was her name? Delilah. She kept asking him, look, she was pushing him. Who can tell me why Delilah was being pushed? His enemies. He had enemies that wanted to kill him. Let me tell y'all what happened. So they found out that Samson had a weakness for prostitutes. At the end of the day, he like kick back shit with a little prostitute. Do something strange for some change. All right? They said he liked prostitutes, so they sent a prostitute and said, figure out his secret. Get him to tell you why he's so strong. Who can tell me why Samson was so strong? God told him, if you never cut your hair, I'll always be with you. So she kept pushing one time, and he told her, girl, my strength is in my polo shirt. She took his polo shirt. He was still strong. Second time, she said, come on, tell me. He said, it's the food to eat. So she tried to sabotage his food. He still had strength. She kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until he finally said, golly, woman, my strength is in my hair. Dang. See, that's what some of y'all are right now. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's what some of y'all, somebody's pushing and pushing and pushing until they discover where your strength lies. Till they discover what really makes you special. You know what makes you special? It's because you love God and you keep yourself. That's why our little boy is crazy about you. That's what makes you special. Because you love God and you want to serve Him. Go to PHAAT house. While he sleep, she cut his hair. She gave him a tape of faith. Look, when his enemies ran in, he jumped up, he squared up like he normally do. Oh. This nigga done hit him out. They clicked in on him. They beat him up. They whooped him. Samson had never been whooped before. They bound him with chains. They made him a prisoner, and they gouged his eyes out. They took some hot iron and they burned his eyeballs. Samson prayed. He asked God for forgiveness, and he prayed The guy would give him strength one more time. And he pushed the walls of the city down on his enemies. And he died along with his enemies. But the way he ended up with his eyes burned out, where he couldn't see, and bound in chains that he couldn't break, was because somebody kept pushing him to do the wrong thing. Somebody kept pushing him until they got him out of his security. Tonight, y'all, we done laughed and cut up. I love all y'all to death, but y'all gonna have to establish in your life, I'm not gonna let nobody push me around to do something I don't want to do. Got it? You got it? Your future is dependent on it. But Pastor Jeremy, what if we want to do it? It's a whole nother lesson. I'm talking about somebody pushing you to do something you don't want to do. And God ain't telling me about what you want to do. He's talking to me about what you don't want to do. All right? Eyes closed, heads about.